right, welcome back. I am here, of course, with Aaron Gainey, and we're concluding our shoot at this point. Now, one thing I want to get into, because you've been around the business, how long have you been in the business?
It's been about 18 years, give or take, and yeah, about 18.
18 years.
Yeah.
So in 18 years, you picked up some business skills.
Yeah.
How to get by in wrestling, how to make the money. Now, for a young guy out there, maybe just starting out, what's the best way to make money in wrestling?
Build yourself. You see, you guys got social media that a lot of us didn't have at first, and social media helps because you can build yourself up. It's all about building yourself up to more than what you really are. Like I said earlier with the bullshit thing. And with social media, you can build yourself up and make people think that you're bigger than what you are. You have the ability to advertise yourself for free. So why not use it? Mm-hmm. That's what I would do, and that's what I did.
So that's number one.
MySpace.
Build your own brand.
Yes.
Build your own brand. Now, how would someone young in the business deal with some of these bookers, some of these promoters? What's the best advice? Someone from your position that has seen a lot of things, that dealt with a lot of people.
Do what you're told, but remember at the end of the day, you're still a man. That's all. At the end of the day, you're still a grown-ass man that has children, a family, or whatever. But do what you're told, but just remember you're still a man. That's all, you know what I mean?
Have you ever had any, like, bad dealings, not physical altercations?
Yeah, I remember wrestling for NWS. My wife at the time, her sister, wasn't her sister, but they called each other sisters and stuff. They grew up together. She had passed away from sickle cell. And me and Chucky were scheduled to wrestle the Sons of Samoa, or the Samoans or something. I don't know, two Samoans. And we were supposed to wrestle them on a Friday and a Saturday. Monday I found out the girl died. Tuesday I called Dapper Tuesday morning and said that we can't do the shows because we're going to the funeral, the sister passed, Well, he kept saying, what time's the funeral? And I was like, why? What's up? And he just kept saying, how I should go, and it's unprofessional if I don't go to the match, and I need to be there. I said, bro, when I get divorced, can I stay at your fucking house? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm not fucking leaving my wife. She's going to the fucking her sister's funeral, and I'm just going, oh no, I gotta go fucking wrestle for Dapper. So I quit. You had Gino calling me. They're trying to explain to me. He's saying his mother passed, the show must go on, and fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No. You know what I'm saying?
Family's first.
Family's fucking first. So I quit. And we had a falling out from there, but we patched it up and everything was cool after that. But that's just, you're still a man in this business at the end of the day. You still have a family, real life family, everything, comes first, So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Any road stories?
Yeah, I remember being on the road, hanging with Ricky Morton. He told us a lot of stuff about his hate for Robert Gibson at the time. You let him tell you the stories, Kevin Nash, his hate for Kevin Nash. But Ricky Morton was cool. On the road, a lot of Chucky fuck up stories. My partner was just being a fuck. Where do I fucking start, man?
Give me a Chucky fuck up story. Come on.
No, I'm not doing it. Nah.
Come on.
I can tell some good ones, but nah. Look, show you this is too deep, man. Chucky's a fuck up. Let's just leave it at that. Because listen, if I was real malicious, I would tell you this one fucking story, but I'm not. Because it's the new Aaron Gainey and this and that. I'm not going to get personal with him. But he's a fuck up. He knows he's a fuck up.
I really want a Chucky fuck up story.
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air and stuff. But, nah, man, I'm just saying, we did a lot on the road, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't remember anything too wild. I remember in Georgia. Okay, I got a good one. All right. in Georgia years ago.
I've seen some of those matches.
No, actually, but no, it was pre-Nightmare. This was me. I was just going down there wrestling in some fed in Georgia. I would go because there was a club that we would go to afterwards. It had a lot of women there. It was like a big women's club. Seriously, it was a big women's haven or something.
WWE?
Oh, God, WWE big time. But it was big women, a bunch of big girls in this one club. All these big fucking voluptuous bitches and just us motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was great. So we would go and this is where I met D-Line. When a D-Line, Sam. You know D-Line?
I do know.
Yeah,
I do know Sam.
Sam.
Sam's the tall.
Yeah.
Tall.
That's how we met down there, man. And we
Are you close with
Yeah, now at the time, now definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, they're cool guys, man. But when I met Sam down there, man, he was I had some girl in the hotel room and we was ready to watch television together and pray and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And this motherfucker comes with a fucking it came from like a chicken and waffle place, brings a whole platter and shit. She was a fat girl, so he's eating in front of her and she's like, "Ooh, can I have some?" So he's feeding the bitch. He wouldn't fucking leave. So I'm like, "Yo, bro, can you get the fuck out? You cock blocking and stuff, man." He did that shit on purpose, but we laughed about that shit later on. He wound up leaving and shit with his fucking waffles and shit. But
there's nothing worse when you try
and
to
then
read the Gideon's Bible and someone stops you.
Exactly, man.
Praising the Lord.
Exactly, man. Come on, man. So then him and his old partner had brought some girl down here from Ohio, and they fucking left her there, man. They left her down there. I can tell this story because we were public about this before. They left her in fucking Georgia, man, and I wound up. It was just crazy.
Did you even know how she got back?
Me, man. I fucking got her back to Philadelphia, and then I gave her money to go to Ohio or some shit like that. I felt bad,
Why did you do that?
But that's how I met Sam. Something, I don't know. No, because she came down there with Sam and his partner, and she wanted to have sex with somebody else. So they got mad and said, "Fuck you then," and left her down there.
These things can happen.
Yes, and I can go public with that because we always laugh about that and do public with that story. It was funny.
That is funny.
Yes, it is. She made it home safe though.
Any memories? If you were to pick out a match that defined your career as the Nigerian Nightmares, what one would it be? What was the one that you're most proud of?
Wow. We wrestled. Oh yeah, it was two of them. Tom Brandy. I like Tom Brandy. He was Norristown's own, my idol, role model. He was in both of the matches. It was a Jimmy Snuka birthday bash, and he only had certain Jimmy's wife booked it and had certain motherfuckers on the show, and me and Chucky were like two of the only indie guys on there. Wow. She said Jimmy officially requested us to be on their show, and we were in the main event, and it was me, Chucky, and Salvatore Sincere, which was Team Norristown basically, versus Jimmy Snuka, Deuce, and Domino, and we had a good match, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I was
that 2011?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right after the Super 8, I think it was. Super 8 was early in the day, and it was.
Yeah. It was great. They respected me where I called a lot of the match, and they listened. Everybody was just respectable. It was great, man, and they respected me. I was, the young buck and everything. But I'm saying is they let me call shit, and they said it was good. That's what I'm saying. So I felt appreciated. I felt good, and it was a good match. That one, and we had another match. It was Chucky and I versus the Patriot, Tom Brandy, and Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh wow!
Good match, man. And we had Riddick Bowe in their corner, and Riddick Bowe fucked up the finish and started beat. We had Ricky O as our manager, so Riddick Bowe. The finish was Riddick was supposed to hit Ricky O and some type of fucking roll up and Sergeant Slaughter pitch Chucky the Cobra Clutch, but Riddick Bowe starts beating the shit out of Ricky O like early in the match. Beat the fuck out of him, man. You know what I mean? So I had to call, a different finish in the middle of the ring, and we did it, and it was great, man. And so.
Those are the matches.
Yeah.
What was your favorite place to work?
Favorite place to work? It depends, man, because different places had different
different times,
different styles, different crowds and different styles. We did NWS. There were certain towns there that I did like working, but that was a family atmosphere. Then we liked working FTW in New York because that was like a college hardcore crowd.
Mm-hmm.
We was able to get away with and do a lot of shit. FTW, I don't know if they're still running, but they were good promotion, man. We liked working there. We worked so many promotions, man. I don't know. It was a lot, you know. We enjoyed every match, man. Like it was, you know, I enjoyed. I can't speak for that dumb motherfucker, but I enjoyed every match and everything, and you know, enjoyed wherever I was at. And,
appreciative of the opportunities and
yeah,
yeah.
Because we thought we were going to get signed. Like we got real close, man, but we thought we was because if you're over in every place that you go and you're wrestling across the country, if you're wrestling everywhere, these people don't know who you are, but you're over with the crowd, you're over. Eventually, you're going to get that buzz. They're going to know who you are. You're going to get signed. But we got that buzz. They knew who we were, and somehow we didn't get signed, but we came very, 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 very close. Very close. Very close.
Wow.
So it all worked out in the end. We didn't, but it's all good, man. You know, I have no regrets, and I just wanted to wrestle one match, and that was it. And I wound up wrestling, you know, a whole bunch of matches.
Yeah. Over an 18-year career.
Right.
Current status with the Monster Factory. What's going on there with you now?
Monster Factory, it's doing really good, man. My current status is when I do go there, I help out and I'll do like security or something like that, which I don't mind, you know. That's when I do go there. They treat my son really good. He goes and gets in the ring and works out and stuff like that. It is the best wrestling school around. Name value and the guys that come out of there, the product that comes out of there is real good.
They get signed.
They get signed. Yeah, definitely.
They definitely
proven. It's proven right then and there. You know, so that is the place to go to see what Danny Cage brought the Monster from what it was years ago to what it is now. This fast is very impressive. You know what I mean? So
he has turned. Yeah,
he has turned it around. You know, and stuff. And like I said, me and him have had our disagreements and beefs and stuff like that. But brothers,
he's very driven though.
He's very driven, man. He's very driven, and so am I. So that's, you know, our heads, you know, will clash and stuff like that. Brothers get into fights, arguments, whatever. But me and him will always be friends and everything. He's done a lot for me and a lot for a lot of other guys that people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes and stuff like that. Because he has a good heart. He's not somebody that will steal or be racist or anything simple like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
there have been rumors.
Yeah, there's rumors of stealing and racism, but it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't steal. He's not racist. That's just something that somebody would throw at somebody that's successful and try to bring them down. They'll come up with bullshit statements like that. But if you knew the guy personally, you would know that that's just not true. He gets on me all the time for calling people niggas. And I you know, I need to stop and slow. I slow down from saying nigga, though. I don't say it that much. I thought that I was gonna say nigga way more times during this shoot than anything, man. I was gonna have like a nigga contest where everybody take a shot every time I say the word nigga.
Well, at this point,
yeah,
I think we're there.
Almost, man.
I think we're there.
Yeah, so
Might be a little tipsy.
a little bit of something, man. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I slowed down, you know, because he tell me all the time that it's not the correct thing to do, but it feels good to say it sometimes.
Why is that?
I have no idea, man. It just feels good coming off the tip of my tongue. Nigga, it just makes you feel free. It makes you feel good. You know what I mean? I know that you say it in the privacy in your own place.
I don't.
It's no way that you censor yourself singing songs when they say nigga and this and that at the crib. Yeah, it's cool, man.
I might live close to Camden, but I don't listen to the hippity hop.
I'm just saying. You had to say it at least once. Everybody says that shit, man. But you know what? It's about what you mean behind it and whatever. Nigga. But you can't say it on camera here, but I'll make sure before you leave my house that you say nigga off camera. It'll make me feel good.
It would make you feel good.
It feel good. Yeah, it makes you know that you're comfortable. Relax.
I'm comfortable. I had the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, there you go. Sugar free.
Sugar-free, grape Kool-Aid. I'm enjoying it.
There you go. See, that was racist shit because it was charity. It was fucking charity.
I had to get it in.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
yeah.
That was.
Yeah. I got a good one.
I apologize.
That was good.
You know, I feel we can do this now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a few names out at you.
Okay.
And name association. So it can be a phrase, it can be a story, it can be however you want to deal with the name that I throw out. And I was taking notes this entire time, so we're going to... This is like the entire circle right now.
All right.
So let's start off with Mad Dog Moose Moretti.
Alright, Mad Dog Moose Moretti. Alright, met him at the Monster Factory years ago when me and Ruthless signed up for the Monster Factory. Everybody kept saying, oh, we got somebody for the Chain Gang, we got somebody for the Chain Gang. The Chain Gang would beat the shit out of everybody there. No psychology, no nothing. We got in the ring with them at a practice and they tried that shit and I was like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be calling spots with one of them, the other one would hit me, I'd fucking hit him, this and that. But you gotta do that to prove your toughness. I proved my toughness to them. They did a joint show with Larry and I sold a whole bunch of tickets for him. And when I went to give them the ticket money, Larry and them got into something. Some shit went down, man, where it wasn't good. I seen shit I wasn't supposed to see, and I thought somebody was going to die. But anyway, they left, and I didn't get a chance to give him his ticket money, so I had extra money. Yeah, but I seen Moose Moretti about 10, 15 years later, and I said, yo, Moose, I owe you money, man. And he said, what? And I told him the story, and I fucking wrestled him for free a couple times, and got guys to wrestle for free for him, and that paid that money back.
Oh, there you go.
So we're squared away.
Okay.
Do I have anything bad to say about Moose at the time? No, I'm just saying that at the time they was bullies and they was just fucking everybody up, you know, and that's that. Moose is Moose. I mean, it's not to say that people don't already know. I know he fucking draws all the time. He draws. Whenever Moose Moretti's out, his fed draws. No matter how shitty the shows are, they fucking draw. So he's doing something right.
3 to 350 each time, actually.
Each time, man. UWF has been drawing for years, man. Mm-hmm. Remember they had Doing the Butcher, Rick Link, all these fucking crazy motherfuckers up there doing that crazy shit. He always fucking drew. I don't understand, but people like Moose, you know. He's a likable guy and he draws.
Lance Frazier.
I know Lance since we were kids. I brought him into the business somehow. I'd seen him at shows and I was like, yo, he's cool. When I had a little clout, I would just bring people in, my friends in, and find something for them to do. And he did. And that's my boy. We go way back. Lance is Lance, man. You know, he's a little mark for himself. But he was a mark for himself back when we was in high school, in elementary school and stuff. You know, and he likes big women too. He's in the fat boy club. He likes fat girls.
Big women.
And he does.
Dream of big women. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Idol, role model. Oh my God! Every fat guy wanted to be like Bam Bam, because he's the first one to fucking. I'm fat and I'm gonna still do all this crazy shit.
I'm gonna do a cartwheel.
Yeah, he's unbelievable, man. He's the man. There's no way that a guy his size should be able to do the spots that he does, and he does it good. Rest in peace. He did. You know, he was great.
Chucky.
My old tag team partner. Chuck has a good heart, but he's just, this is just my opinion. He's not the smartest motherfucker on the planet, and he doesn't know how to man up and be a man in men's situations. And I will try to help him, to tell him certain things and teach him certain things to become a man. And it sucks because I'm younger than him, but he's always been like that, and that's just what it is. I wish the best for him, but he's just a pain in the ass, man. He needs to just man up and just be a fucking man in the best situations.
Do you ever think there's a chance for reconciliation with Chucky?
It's always a chance. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm not mad no more. I mean, like I said, I was mad at myself. I knew he was a bitch from day one. If you know somebody's a little bitch, you know what I'm saying? Don't expect him to be not a little bitch. You know what I mean?
So now your expectations are a little bit
He's a little
different.
bitch.
You know
yeah,
what
I'll see him and give him a hug. What's up? He's a little bitch. That's my little bitch.
What'd you tell him that? You'll give him a hug, you're a little bitch.
Why remind somebody of something they already know? I'm sure that he looks himself in the mirror every day and says, I'm a bitch. He's a bitch.
Could be true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say for
But
sure.
you know, the funny thing is, I got MS. I'm in so much bad shape that he probably whipped my ass right now. You know what I'm saying? He'd probably beat the fuck out of me now. So maybe he's not a bitch. Maybe I'm the bitch. You know?
Who knows?
Happy face, sad face. It's all about perception. Okay? How you look at it.
And how you create your own bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. He probably whipped my ass, but I won't look like a little bitch getting my ass whipped. He would look like a bitch beating my ass because I have MS. I won't look like a little bitch getting my ass whipped.
Now, would you be screaming that out as he's raining blows of anger upon you?
I don't know.
I have MS. Stop. Stop. You're a bitch?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
I guess, fuck him.
I don't know. I went off on a tangent there. I apologize.
Yeah,
Russ Money.
He's great. Like I said, man, good guy. He's a chiropractor now. Has a family.
Wow, chiropractor. Huh?
Yeah, chiropractor, man. He's great, man. I love that guy. He's helped me out in the business. I met him, like I said. He was the middleman to get to Tom Brady. He wanted to get to Tom Brady. He always like, I'm gonna introduce you to Tom. He'll call me. He'll call Tom. I don't know if he's fucking around or not. Yo, Tom, it's this guy here that want to meet you and this and that. You know, tell you about the business. You'll be there? All right, man. Tom never show up. He probably was working. He probably wasn't even fucking talking to Tom.
Yeah.
He probably just wanted somebody to talk to get his shift to go by and stuff. But he helped me. So that's the man.
Prince Dan.
Man, cool as shit, man. Like, he put his, Kettner put us right in with him. We didn't know him at all. Like I said, I knew who he was because everybody knows who Nana is. And I just sent our pictures out with whoever he wrestled to get the angle. And we clicked right away. Like, that's somebody that I would hang with out of wrestling because we just clicked right away. As soon as I met him, we was cool.
He's back with Right Coast Pro now, I think.
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah,
And he was
good
doing
guy.
stuff with NYWC for a little while.
Yeah.
Whip breaks.
He picks and chooses, man. He's real smart about his shit.
Like you guys are.
Yeah. Definitely. He's a businessman. You can tell he's a businessman outside of the ring, too. He's somebody that's over outside of the ring and somebody that is actually smart to the business because he could have been working anywhere.
Now,
Like, picks and chooses.
for people that are watching this, you've said it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Over outside of the ring. What do you mean by that?
All right. Over outside of the ring is the fact that there's guys that are pieces of shit in real life. So they thrive on this and they depend on, I need to get this push, I need this belt, I need this. They depend on the wrestler way too much for their self-esteem. They're hurt that they didn't get over. They had a bad match and they're hurt for days. Or they just didn't get this, that. If you're over in real life, you're used to this shit. It won't go to your head. Oh, I got a belt. I'm the champ. I got a push here. People are cheering me. That's what the fuck they're supposed to do with your face. You know what I mean? If you're over in real life, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this is cool. Now let's move on because this is what I'm supposed to do, right? Am I supposed to be over?
Yeah.
Ain't I supposed to get over? So why the fuck am I acting like, oh my God, I'm over, and I'm in this and that, this and that, this and that? You're supposed to be, right? That's why you wrestle, right?
When did you get that in your head?
Day one.
Day one?
Yeah. This is all I know, man. The fat black kid from Norristown, I always had to put myself over. Always. Over than everybody else. Because people expected me to be. That's why I'm kind of over friendly because people always expected me to be this bad guy from the gate. To just be a bully. And people were scared of me. And I didn't like that as a kid.
Yeah.
So I always would be extra friendly and always not put myself over, but I had to overdo things to show people that I can do what the fuck you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is why I always got along with people and everything was just cool. Fat guys look up to me, but then they turn on me because...
That's kind of like a reverse bullying effect.
Exactly.
Because you were so afraid of your perception that people would have of you, you would...
But it's a double-edged sword because then people try to fuck with you because they think you're a bitch. So now I gotta fucking whip somebody ass, you know what I'm saying, to prove because they gonna fuck with me first because, oh, Aaron's a good guy. I can whip. You know what? I think I can whip his ass. And that's what I think in my head. That sometimes people get too comfortable and they be like, I think I can whip Aaron's ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, what the fuck?
All right. Financial miracle, Lally.
I like Loudy. I remember him from. He's always drunk, man. He was always drunk at the ECW arena shows. He was just drunk. I just remember he was just this little guy that was just every time I saw him. He's drunk off a beer though. It wasn't like liquor or nothing like that. But that's all I remembered him as. And then I seen his work, and I'm like, yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's not bad, you know. And he's pretty
Best
good.
manager on the independent.
He is. He wants to be a manager, and he fucking does his manager thing. And he's generally a good guy. Because when people come off to me, sometimes generally good guys, I kind of am weary of them at first. And he's like that every time I see him. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing to be worried about. But at first, I'm like, you know, really, is this guy really, you know? And he's a real loyal guy, man.
He is.
He's loyal to where he's at. I remember doing a Velocity show, right? I'm thinking it's a big deal. I'm like, yeah, just wrestled my match Velocity. I'm leaving the ring. It's just coming from the ring. Now he runs up to be drunk. So when you're coming back to DWF? I'm like, DWF? I'm like, whatever, man. I just keep moving. But that's how loyal he was to DWF.
Yeah.
And he went to a bigger show and was like, yo, when are you coming back here? Because he was advertising DWF. That's why I know On Point is going to be good, because Loudy is a loyal guy and he just promotes shit, you know, that he's loyal and believes in. On Point Wrestling. So
Larry Sharp.
Larry Sharp, man, I look up to him, man. I got to meet him. Like, he's personally a really good guy. I know him personally, man, and out of the business, he was like a father figure to me, you know. And he's a really, really good guy, and that's all I can really say for him. I'm really happy for him, man. This guy's Superman. He beat fucking cancer, you know?
Twice, right? I think twice.
Could have been twice, man. Once is good enough, man. If he did it twice, I'm surprised.
Yeah,
you know?
if he did it once, that's damn good enough.
Yeah, he's
That's
Superman.
right.
I look at him as Superman, cuz, and
People don't know what that really does to a person.
fuck yeah, man.
I mean, it's a horrible.
Eats you up, man. And yo, he beat that shit. And I look at him as like, damn, he beat everything that was in front of him.
Yeah.
So he's fucking Superman to me. I look up to guys like him and Geno Moore and shit like that. Like, you know, he's a good guy, man. Anything that you, if he trusts you, you know, he trusts you. And he doesn't, man. You know, you're his friend, you're his enemy, you're his enemy. But he's a good guy, man. He has a bad rap on, you know, shit that's just not true. You know.
Sometimes people talk without thinking, I think.
He can do that, though.
No, not him. I'm saying to other people that may have said
Oh,
things.
yeah. Because I do this sometimes. I mean, when I get a certain age, I'm saying anything, man. Fuck that. I'm be the crazy old man on the porch talking shit. I got about 10 more years, but when I'm 50, I'm going to start that shit.
It's deserved, though. At
It's
that
deserved,
point, you've
man.
lived a long life. You've
I'm
done your
talking
thing.
shit, man. Yeah.
Everybody who walks by, shake your cane. You gonna have a cane?
I got a cane fucking now, bro. You know what I mean? But
There you go.
I my pride won't fucking use it like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I won't use it like that. And it's times that I'm like, I need to use this cane. But you know, in the back of my mind is, people are going to think I'm using this cane because he's like, oh, he's just a fat fuck. He can't walk because he's fat. And that fucks with me. So I won't use it. And then the pain that's in my body as I'm walking, is it worth it? Sometimes I need to put the pride aside and just say, fuck it. You know?
I think in this case, maybe you should.
Yeah, I go to Walmart, man, and I walk around, and then I get exhausted, and I say, I'm out. I have my girlfriend fucking finish shopping. Well, one time, I went and actually got into the cart.
Yeah.
I'm driving around. People are nice to me. Extra nice. Hey, you want me to get that? Hey, hello. I'm like, whoa, I kind of like this handicap thing.
Yeah.
People were fucking nice to me and shit, extra. I'm like, this is great. Yeah, and it was great.
Not a bad thing.
I ain't never get on that motherfucker again, but I'm just saying, I kept knocking shit over and bumping into people and shit, man, you know.
And nobody cared. They were just, oh, let me get out of your way.
Yeah, because he's
sorry.
He's hurt. He's the handicap guy, you know.
All right, I have another name. Dark Angel Slayer.
Dark Angel Slayer, Jesus Christ.
Where do you begin with that
Jesus.
Piece of work.
Let me tell you something. Alright, Slayer's my boy, man. No matter what, he's my boy to the end, because there was times that I was going through a tough period in my life where I could barely walk, and I was staying over a friend of my house. I ain't barely walk. I ain't had no place to stay, so I stayed over a friend of my house, and he reached out, and I was telling him how fucked up it was staying over there, and I don't have nowhere to go, and I'm just mine. And he was like, "Look, I will pick you up every day and take you to the gym," you know.
Wow.
And he would come out of his way, come all the way in the fucking hood, pick me up, take me to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot because at the time, you know, I'm going through shit and had nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Had nowhere to go. And he's taking me out in society, pulling me. Times I didn't want to go, he's like, "Come on, let's go." And we would go. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, he's always going to be my boy. So that's just what it is.
Matt Tremont.
Cool guy, man. Didn't know him long, but when I met him, we always clicked. Never had a problem. Never heard anybody say a bad word about this fucking guy, which is a rarity in this business.
Definitely.
I've never heard nobody say, "Fuck that Matt guy," or "Matt did this, Matt did that, Matt's like this," because you hear a bad word about everybody. So that's always a good thing, and he's just cool, like not phony, not nothing. I've never seen him actually talk bad about people. I've never seen him say, "Ooh, look at these bitches and the titties and the ass, and look at these and fuck this, and I'm gonna get this and this and that." And this. No, man, he's a loyal guy. Loyal to his woman. He's loyal to his fed, on point wrestling. He's loyal to his business, and he's a businessman where he made it. He knows what he can do. He knows what he does, and he fucking took it and he's running with it, and it's working. So,
Yeah. Doc Diamond.
We go back, man. From you know, he managed the twins, the Fat Twins. In the end, look, he's a Hall of Famer. You know, so am I, right? Right?
Yes, you are.
You know, that's the Hall of Famer. You know.
Major McClendon.
I don't want to give this guy no more heat than he already got. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a good guy. Next.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Next.
No, he's a good guy. You know, he's one of the people that reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? That went beyond the call of duty. He didn't have to. And he showed me how you could have friends in the business that don't want shit. A lot of friends that I had in the business had an agenda. And once I was down, dog, I didn't see them no more, man. You notice my entourage, I always got an entourage or whatever. You notice it's fucking totally changed. Or who I hang with and this and that. You don't see any of them no more because they felt that I can't help them. That I guess I lost clout or I can't do anything for them. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, you don't see them no more because people are just they're users, man. You know, so
Trying to get ahead.
exactly. So you see when you're down, you see who your friends are and who your friends aren't. And McClendon is a good loyal friend. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. And you know he could work, and he'll be signed somewhere. Yeah.
Jake Bishop.
Jake Bishop, we go way back, man. Monster Factory, good dude. No heat, never had heat. Whichever heat between him, we never had it between me and him. When me and him talk, it's not about anything else, about heat with, you know, this, that. This. I don't know why that the word heat comes up when Jake Bishop's name comes up because, you know, Jake is Jake and, you know, that's my boy.
I think he means well. After everything's all said and done, he means...
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
He means well.
That's my boy.
And last but not least, Danny Cage.
That's my boy too, and it's funny that them two like beef with each other. A lot of my boys have problems with each other for some reason. Danny Cage personally, that's my boy. I'm telling you, when I was in the hospital, it's times that, you know, out of the coma, I could barely talk. I was paralyzed, and Danny would talk to me about the Monster Factory, but he would talk to me, you know. And it's just That's my boy, man. We go back, and when we had a falling out, man, it sucked because I felt like on your radio show that I did a bitch move by airing a problem that I had with him and airing it out. And I said things to specifically hurt him.
Yeah.
Because listen, if I feel that, I don't fuck with people, but if I feel that somebody fucks with me, I'll get you, but I won't get you malicious. I'll get you maliciously, but not in an obvious way. I just know you, and I know what buttons to push, and I'll know what to say and do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do anything dirty to you, but I know it was fucked up. And I said things that I knew that was going to hurt him, and I was wrong for that, and I apologized to him millions of times, and he accepted it, but I know that it's going to take time for wounds to heal and stuff like that. So I publicly apologize again, Danny Cage, for a lot of the shit that I said and the way that I said it. You know what I mean? So it was a bitch move on my part, and he's definitely a good guy, man. I remember saying when I did your interview on the radio, I just remember saying that I didn't see him. He didn't visit me when I was in the hospital, and he did. See, but that's another thing. My memories are fucked up. And at the time, I swore that he didn't, and then I was reminded that he was there. You know what I'm saying? But he did a lot for me, man. He's a good dude. He doesn't have evil intentions on anybody, unless you fuck with him.
But then you should be okay if you don't, right?
Exactly.
All right. So, I guess summarize it all up. What did this?
Donnie Hart. This guy named Donnie Hart. Good guy. Yeah, he's a rookie. Reckless Donnie Hart. He's a rookie. He's a fucking good guy, man. He's going to make it in his business, but he's a good actual man, and he's helped me out. He's a good guy to talk to. Motivational speaker.
Yeah.
And he's a kind heart, and you won't know it just by looking at him. He looks like a nut.
Yeah.
He looks like a nut. No,
yeah.
He's really one of my true friends that's helped me out tremendously in life. Seriously. So I just wanted to say that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He's a good heart. Definitely.
Yeah, he just recently suffered a loss.
Yeah, he did, man, and it's a shame, man. Like, it's, he did, and it's just hard for him, but
you're helping him
he's
out.
strong. Yeah, definitely. I told him I'm there for you and stuff like that. I just saw him not too long ago. But it's a good dude. Matter of fact, I'm going to see him soon. So, yeah, he's a good dude. Ron Starr, good guy. Definitely. Mac Daddy Ron Starr.
Didn't he take over the Himalaya Players?
Something like that went down. We had some heat back in the day. Yeah.
I wasn't bringing it up for that. I just...
Yeah. Something fucking happened, man. I can't remember, but it was heat back in the day where he was in the Himalayan Players and I wasn't. But it all worked out because I became a nightmare.
And he became the Mac Daddy.
Yeah. So it all worked out.
And you both had great careers, but
yeah.
if you were to wrap it up, you're definitely not done yet. What are you doing now? Maybe that's what we should say. What are you doing now in the business? You said a few things with the factory. You still?
Yeah. Well, I do spot. I'm actually, the main place I'm at is WXE, World Extreme Entertainment. Damon Feldman's promotion, where he does a mixture of boxing, wrestling, tag team boxing. It's some innovative shit. And I'm a manager there. I don't get physically involved. I just talk shit. So I'm a manager there, and it actually works out. It's pretty good. It's pretty innovative.
Now, for people who don't know, this is the guy behind the celebrity boxing.
Yes. Because we have a press conference later on today. Tan Mom is fighting MILF Mom, some type of boxing thing or something.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm gonna be managing there and stuff, and a couple of guys that I know wrestle or box there. So it's pretty good, man. I think it's going to do something because it's just something different. If I felt if I was going to stay in the business, it would be something different, something less stressful, but something innovative.
Definitely. Yeah. And Ron Starr is involved in that as well.
Ron Starr's involved in it. You know, he handles the wrestling portion of it, and so that always works good. That always works good.
All right. If you were to wrap it up, what you've done so far in your career, how would you wrap it up? How would you explain your career to people that might have had the opportunity to see you?
Well, you know, I did what I wanted to do. Was I wanted to wrestle one match. I knew I wasn't going to get rich, and that's what Larry Sharp said from day one: is you're not going to get rich. So if you plan on getting rich, it's not going to happen. But if it happens, that's great, you know.
Yeah.
And from the eating aspect, I learned that you could fucking impress a girl by getting like microwavable fucking broccoli. You can fucking make mashed potatoes instant, and get like Hungry Milks on things, and get a couple pieces of meat, and you put that in the microwave. You cook all that shit, and they think you cooked them a fucking meal, and they're saying, my man just cooked for me. This guy I dated, I went over his apartment, and he fucking cooked for me. And you didn't do a goddamn thing. You didn't do a thing.
I would make something from scratch. That's just the type of guy I
No,
am.
but then you're fucking up. You gotta let them build to that fucking point. You know what I'm saying? You start off small, you let them build to that point. If you let them know that you can do that shit, they feel that you can do it all the fucking time.
My friend, I can make a hell of a chicken breast.
Yeah, exactly. But I can microwave a hell of a KFC. Exactly, you know? So it's all good. And also, the way, you wanna know the secret of women and how I kept, like, women around and stuff like that? Or how did I get women?
Is it the Hungry Meal?
No. Well, you start off with that. But also, women tend to like to do things with, they like to be free with people. They like to do things with guys that they didn't do with other guys. If you do something special, they'll always remember you and they'll always come back. They always come back.
Give me an example.
I have a ritual where every girl that I've dated or had, masturbation. If you fucking masturbate in front of that chick and just make it okay for her to masturbate right next to you, she'll remember that for the rest of her fucking life, because no other guy's gonna do that. So my thing is, we would do masturbation, all of them, and they fucking loved it, bro. And then they always
people
remember that
watching
shit.
this are gonna
Listen,
do the Aaron Gainey method of keeping your woman happy.
It's free, it works, and it's some freaky shit that you're not working hard right now because you're jerking, she's jerking, and I'm telling you, every one of them has said, I miss the times that we used to do this and do that.
Really?
Yes.
They came back to you and said that?
Yes, they do that. Because you know why? They can't say that to no other fucking guy, because what other guy's doing that? They think that that's sick. You're jerking over for some bitch, we could just fuck her. Yeah, you can. But this is something different. It's something special. And they remember that shit more than fucking you fucking them. You do the masturbation shit because it's some weird fucking shit, and that's why they always come back, and that's why they always. I got.
Sometimes making love is a little too blasé.
No, you do make love too, man. But I'm saying you add that extra shit of jerking off next to her. That's it. Okay, y'all jerk off together, and I'm telling you, it's something that they'll remember because nobody else does that shit.
I have to know. Do you time the orgasm together?
No, I usually finish first. And make sure you spray it on them, you know. I swear to you it works, bro. I swear to you it works. That's my theory. But it's all, listen, wrestling, women eating, it's all bullshit, and it's all, you gotta have a theory. But if you use the same thing, I think it's the same part of the brain.
It is. It is actually.
I've never had sex thinking about a cheesesteak. I've never was having sex saying, damn, I want a good cheesesteak. I've never ate a fine-ass cheesesteak and say, damn, I want some ass now. No, because it doesn't mix. I've never watched WrestleMania and said, well, I might have said, I wish I could get my dick sucked or something, you know what I mean? You know, but I've got my dick sucked during a SmackDown, okay? Watching SmackDown on TV. Now, that's a good mix, but if my goal is to eat a cheesesteak, get my dick sucked while SmackDown's on. That's the trifecta.
Why SmackDown?
It's something with SmackDown of getting your dick sucked in a cheesesteak. Maybe it's the Friday night thing or something. Because you eat cheesesteak Monday night, it kind of fucks your week up, your shitting and everything. But Friday night, you get to relax, eat a cheesesteak, make a fucking mess. You get paid Thursdays and Fridays too. So you have the extra money to get a cheesesteak, and plus the hours are later.
I certainly
It's
I
the same
can't
part
add
of the brain.
anything more to this.
It's all
I
about
really
perception,
can't.
same part of the brain, and that's it, man.
Aaron, every time I talk to you, I feel as if I grow even more closer to you.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. You know how it is.
I have to say that this has been my favorite Double Stomp shoot interview. Aaron, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for inviting us into your house.
And listen, we gotta have part 2, okay? Because I still have more to talk about. I'm saying this
Part 2.
Oh, this is part 1 DVD. This is great. You sell
This
this
is
DVD.
volume 1.
Volume 1. You sell it. Everything's cool, but it's got to be a sequel, and the sequel will be. It'll be more shit going on. And
Perhaps reenactments.
I planned to have girls walking around here naked and everything, but it just didn't turn out that way. I planned to have.
You tell me that
entertainment.
now.
Oh yeah, it would have been great, bro.
You tell me that now, I would have been more excited to be here.
Listen, hey, but it was good.
Again, thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure, Aaron. And I'm, of course, the Dean of Credibility, Double D. Make sure you check out Double Stomp Video at Double Stomp Vids, HIC Talk Radio at HIC Talk Radio, HICTalkRadio.com, Folsom County. Check out the Aaron Gainey. What else do you have? You have a few Facebooks.
Aaron Juice Benzarelli Gainey, Facebook. Aaron Gainey, Facebook. Yeah, whatever, man. Just you see me at a show. I'm the fat black dude. Just say, hey, what's up?
That masturbates with chicks. So if you're
Yeah,
a chick at a
it
show,
fucking works, bro. Masturbation. Listen, and don't get all funny shaking my hand because I jerk off. All y'all fucking guys jerk off. So don't
I
be
didn't
like,
say
I
anything,
can't shake his hand because he jerks off.
I shook your hand.
All right, that's
No
right.
problems.
Hey, with your jerk off hand.
I did.
That's right, because you use this hand to jerk off, use the other hand to cup the nuts. Okay? The left cup the
Look,
nuts.
that
and
might
then
be
shoot
your
in the
method,
right.
friend. I'm not going to get into my
Well,
method.
when I turn 50, I'm going to switch hands so I can feel like something new, you know? Something new.
To right the bend.
Exactly.
Now, I have nothing more to add. Thank you again for watching this video. Good day. I say good day, Aaron.
Shit. You gonna make it home safe out of here, man? You know what I mean? It's the hood, man.
The hood. Special bonus feature here. Double Stomp Vids. Find them on Twitter at Double Stomp Vids. Now, Aaron, I wanted to throw a few more names at you.
Okay.
Let's figure out Devin Moore. Here's another name. Devin Moore.
Devin, man, we go way back. He was a kid getting into the business. He trained at I think DIW's wrestling school, and he came in. He was a kid. He was like 16, maybe 15. He was younger than everybody, and he was good. It was him and some guy named Steve Hayden, who was actually better than him, better than Devin. Devin will tell you that. And they were a tag team. They were pretty good, man. And Steve Hayden wound up quitting the business, but they were pretty good, man. They were like the junior backseats, man. Yeah.
Really?
Steve Hayden and Devin Moore was going to be the team, man. And Steve Hayden quit, but Devin stayed. And look what he's doing now. He's doing great.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
How about Drew Blunt?
Ray, yeah. Ray was one of the guys too. It was him. God, a whole bunch of other guys, man. They came in and trained down at the DIW Center, and he was really good. He was really good. I just remember him being really small, and I was like, wow, this guy's good, but he's small. And look what he made out of himself, man. So the size didn't hold him back or anything. But I remember him, he came in. God, there was a couple other guys. I wish I could remember their names because they all left. Al Diggity. They all left, man, but Ray was one of them. Him and Drew. Him and Devin stayed. Yeah.
How about Prince Scooby?
Prince Scooby. Yeah, cool guy. He did that Rocky video with us and stuff, and we brought him into our corner for matches. Just Google Prince Scooby or Facebook him and you'll see. Nice
Artemis
guy.
Walls.
That's my man, Bliss. Wrestles at Adrian Bliss, Goat Boy, Tiki. I met him at Triple WA. because and we clicked because he had dreads, I had dreads, and he was black and I was black, and there wasn't too many black guys with dreads there, and we just talked. Next thing you know, we was cool, and we started taking him in our corner doing the Nightmare gimmick, Tiki. Brought him to Delaware for Catner, and just brought him all over New York and stuff, and Boston, and we traveled a lot together with him, man. He was a good dude. He has Valor Pro Wrestling now, and he's running a pretty good promotion. They draw, pretty good.
Yeah, they draw that firehouse out.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah, really well. So,
just
good
outside
friend.
of Lancaster. I forgot to bring up Lancaster Championship Wrestling. Any memories from there?
Yeah, Lancaster Championship Wrestling, nice place. Ran by Jason, the perfect owner, and Shatter, and Boy, good guys, man. I wrestled the first match on the first show they ever had, and they always took care of me, paid me, gave me a hotel room. Yeah, it's a nice hotel, man. It's a nice place, yeah. Good place to wrestle because they always draw. And that's what it comes down to, is putting the asses in seats.
Yeah, we said that earlier. Now, Kareem.
Kareem from Bad Karma.
Yes.
Okay. I don't need Kareem. He's a good guy. I didn't know him too well. I just kept getting these messages on MySpace this is before spell check was out, and it was horrible spelling, and I didn't know if he was shooting on us or not, but they kept saying when you guys go and fight Bad Karma, but it was so fucked up written. I was like, it looked like a kid wrote it. I'm like, who's writing this to me? Who is Bad Karma? Who is this? And why they acting like this is a shoot? Like, if they want us to help them get booked, they should just ask. So he just kept writing me like we're scared of Bad Karma and just all this crazy shit. So, whatever, man. And I got to get to know him, and this is how I got to know him. When I was booked in West Virginia on a Sunday, and I seen them put on Facebook that he was booked on a Saturday in West Virginia. So I called him and found out where he was. He told me when he was booked on Saturday, and it had to be somewhere where I wrestled before. So I said, well, let me go down there with y'all Saturday, ride with y'all, and I'll see if I can get y'all booked on Sunday, and then, we all come back and everything's cool. I said, all right. So I wound up getting booked Saturday with them, him and his partner at the NWA, Mountain State. And we wrestled down there, and we wrestled for 304 Wrestling on Sunday. NWA Mountain State, Kareem's a good guy. He's a good guy. He has a kind heart. I think he's too nice. There's guys that are nice, and I'm a nice guy, and there's guys that are just too nice. I think he's too nice, and I think he gets taken advantage of. That's how nice he is. I think his partner was taking advantage of him. I think it's fucked up how his partner takes advantage of him. And he's a good guy, When I was in the hospital, Kareem, who I didn't know that well, I was in the hospital 4 or 5 months straight in different hospitals, different nursing homes. I kept getting shipped to different ones. And don't you know, almost every other day Kareem would show up. No car. He'd taking buses, trains, everything just to get to come see me and just sit with me. He'd help feed me. I was paralyzed. I couldn't fucking walk. Couldn't move my arms. He'd help feed me. He'd come see me. He'd bring me diet iced tea. He would just come see me before his work. He'd come see me after work. I didn't understand why, but he would do that, man. And he was such a good guy for doing that. I just didn't understand. I didn't know there was people out there still like that. So he has a good, kind heart that I think he tries to cover up because he's the madman Kareem now. He wants to cover up and not let people know how the fuck he is. But I'll let you know how the fuck he is. So all that tough guy stuff, no, he's a good guy, man. And, yeah, so that was, but then I'm thinking, okay, I got a new friend and everything. And then when I got out the fucking hospital, I ain't even see him. No call, no Facebook. Hey, what's up, man? No nothing, man. I don't hear from him. No nothing, man. So I thought that was kind of weird, man. He did that Mother Teresa stuff, and then next thing you know, you don't fucking see him. So maybe he does that to make him. You know, I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? But I don't talk to him. Yeah, I don't talk to him. But I got a Kareem story though, and he'll tell you the story. I don't know what version he'll tell you. I'll tell you what version I'll tell you. I felt bad. It was bad karma. I got them booked in West Virginia, and they were supposed to wrestle a team called, God, what is their names? I can't remember, but I'll remember. But they was wrestling this team, these two white guys. I can't remember their name. Shit. It's at the tip of my tongue. Alright. Anyway, they were supposed to wrestle these two guys. And I'm upstairs in my locker room because I've been wrestling at 304 Wrestling for a while, and somehow I made my way to have my own locker room. So I was like, fuck it. You know, it was great. I had my own locker room. I did what I did. If you can get a chance to get your own locker room, take it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of locker rooms there. I had my own fucking locker room. So I was going, and I went in my locker room, and I heard all this fighting going on. But it wasn't wrestling. I heard somebody yelling, "This is disrespectful. That's disrespectful." And I heard all this screaming and hollering. I come downstairs, and everybody's looking at me. All the workers are looking at me. And I look up, and I see Kareem and his partner. His partner has no fucking mask on. Kareem's fucking bleeding. Both of them are bleeding on their face. Now, I never seen a man bleed on his face before, besides gigging. I ain't talking about the nose. It was no nose, no lips. It was all just, they had forehead blood and shit, cheek blood. I'm like, I said, did y'all gig? And he was like, no. I said, what the fuck happened? They shot on us. I said, what? What? And they, I go to the guys and I'm like, yo, so everybody parts like the Red Seas. They thought I was super tough down there, so they thought I was gonna whip some ass for some reason. Like, I ain't gotta go. I said, what happened? They said, you know, they hit it, they stiffed us, and then, you know, we got in there, we did this and did that, did this. So I said, okay, so basically, two of y'all got into a fight with two of them and you whipped that ass. And they was like, yeah. I said, well, fuck it then, man. Yo, they beat the fuck out of fucking Bad Karma, dog. I was embarrassed because I brought them niggas from Philly to wrestle these motherfuckers, and they beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, these hillbillies from West Virginia. So
if I can remember their names, you can Google it. You'll be like, what? Those guys? They beat the living shit out of Bad Karma, dog. Took one guy's mask off and threw it in the audience, dog. Yes.
Wow.
Beat the fuck out of them. And then 304 Wrestling, the guy who I've known for years, I remember giving him money back. He was so much my boy because I knew he was overpaying me. You know what I'm saying? Because of the crowd and this and that. And he said, I called the cops on you, Aaron, you gotta go. I said, what? You called the cops on me? Well, these are your friends. I said, come on, get the fuck out of here. So that's why I don't fuck with them in 304 no more, because I took that personal. But they beat the living shit out of fucking Bad Karma, dog. I felt bad because it was all over the internet down in West Virginia that we beat on some boys from Philly and all this and that. Yo, it was crazy.
Is there a video of it somewhere?
It has. I heard it was up on YouTube, then they snatched it right down.
Oh.
They snatched it right down, but they beat the fuck out of them, and the whole ride home I kept hearing them bitching. Not Kareem Moore, but his partner bitching about how much his face hurt. You know, if you get your ass whipped, you want somehow kayfabe it and make it, you know, like it wasn't as bad. But he was just like, oh, my face. Oh, he was bitching, dog. He was bitching. They beat the shit out of them. And that's a true story. And if they tell you something else, they lying because they know. They was there. And I heard they told people that they had to give them the business and they did this, they didn't know. I was right there because I was embarrassed. I felt bad. And they didn't get paid. So I gave them some of my payday because I felt bad, you know? Yeah. I felt bad. I got them the ass whipped. They got, you know what I mean? Get no money. Everybody listen, don't feel bad. And don't be mad at me because I told this story. Everybody gets their ass whipped, okay? That's just what happens, okay? You're just a victim of it by guys that I didn't expect to whip that ass. And they beat the shit out of y'all. That shit happens, man. Fuck.
Well, on that note, I hope you enjoyed the bonus stories that we just told. Make sure you check us out on Double Stomp Video on Twitter at Double Stomp Vids. Thanks again.
Yeah.